In Evidence for Practice 1, Learning Outcome 4 is summarise key features of a piece of evidence using academic writing, and I like to do this using a travel analogy. So the analogy starts in outer space. Now there's not a whole lot happening on the Moon, but there's a lot happening on Earth, so for this purpose we'll consider planet Earth to have evidence and the Moon to just have information. As we zoom into the different countries, these can be likened to the different sources of evidence, such as news articles or journal articles. Now let's say that Australia represents journal articles, and the states in Australia are the equivalent of the components of a journal article. Like a journal article, each state has some features that we expect to see there. Victoria has the Eureka Tower, New South Wales the Sydney Harbour Bridge, Queensland has Dreamworld and the Great Barrier Reef. Just as each section of a journal article has expected features, for example, the title tells the reader what the article is about, abstract summarises the article and outcomes, introduction provides context, what research has come before, the hypothesis, and why the study is important. The methods explain how the research was conducted, including who the participants were, how they were selected, and what materials were used. Results provide the raw and sometimes collated data objectively and without interpretation. Interpreting results happens in the next section, discussion, which should also answer the hypothesis and analyse the strengths and weaknesses of the study. The conclusion summarises major findings, reaffirms if the aim was met, and suggests further areas for study. References provide any sources that the authors used when researching or writing their piece. However, not all journal articles are created equal, just as all destinations are not equal, and where we use sites such as TripAdvisor to inform whether or not to visit a place, the evidence hierarchy can be used to assess journal articles. This pyramid shows a visual representation of the hierarchy of evidence, with the highest level at the top and the lowest level evidence at the bottom. So that concludes our journey. Thank you for coming with me as we zoomed in from outer space, looking at evidence sources, journal articles as a source of evidence, key features of journal articles, and then the hierarchy of evidence.